All right, guys, I want to talk about something on this video that I want to share with you, which is a process that you can use to basically transform any obstacle that you could possibly experience, any challenge, any fear, any worry, any anxiety, any kind of situation that you've been struggling with and holding on to. This is a process, a mindset, a sort of an attitudinal approach, if you will, which can totally shift this in incredibly profound ways. And the great thing is that you don't need to be religious for this to work. You don't even need to be spiritual. All it takes is to have an open mind and a willingness to question your worldview or your current paradigm just a little bit. And you'll get to test this process and see the results to see if it works for you. And what I've been doing with this process in my own, situation, my own sort of stuff going on. I've been working with this for quite some time, and every time I use it, no matter what situation I apply it to, I'm always amazed at the results. It's very simple. It can't get any simpler than this, guys, but at the same time, it goes deep. So I just recently spent a few days teaching a number of guys this process and how to work with it concerning, all the different issues that come up within our lives, the things about ourselves we want to transform, as well as the situations outside of us that we'd like to change. And so it goes like this. Now I'm gonna present this in a few different ways. So please stick around to the end. And if you find this content valuable, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out, helps me grow my channel and reach more people. And so that's what this mission is about. It's really helping people to identify the skills and develop the skills that are going to help them transform their lives, right? Of course, I like having conversations and exploring various ideas and topics, but in this video particularly, I want you to use this process to begin to look at some of the challenges that you've been facing in a different way and watch what happens as you approach it like this. So again, I'll talk about this a couple different ways. If you're not a religious person and you have no spiritual beliefs whatsoever, but at least for now, I would like for you to suspend disbelief that the universe itself is intelligent. A lot of atheists I know also share this belief, so it's not a huge stretch. They're just like, oh, I just don't see any evidence for God, but it's clear that there's intelligence. Like something is, there's got to be something. I don't know what that is. But so what I'd like for you to imagine is that this universe is intelligent and it's listening. We could call it a simulation, the world, whatever word you choose, but it's alive and it's listening and it's responding to you. It's responding to you, the way that you interact with life, the way that you interact with it, yourself, and with others. It responds and it begins to shape itself in certain ways in accordance with your beliefs, your attitudes, your thoughts, and your emotional state. The things that you hold true, the things that you claim or contend to be true about you or your life. So the world, right, the universe, becomes different shapes for us, right? Sometimes it presents as a sunny day. Ah, love it, wonderful, awesome. Everyone likes a sunny day. Sometimes it presents as cold and damp, like my least favorite days. But, growing up here on the mid-Atlantic, we have a lot of those cold, damp days. So this is a helpful potential shift to approach those days as well so that we can bring some joy and excitement and adventure into them as well. Nonetheless, I digress. So we can see how the universe changes itself, right? It forms itself into different shapes, into different expressions of dynamic energy. And this is a constant process, so no moment is ever the same. It's a constant dynamic. Everything is shifting. But what if this energy that is manifesting as the universe, this aliveness, this consciousness, this, I don't know what to call it, but what if it is conscious of you and actually interacting with you in a way so it would actually be promoting your growth and your freedom of self-expression, your freedom of creativity, your freedom of joy, your freedom of bliss, your freedom of happiness, your freedom of contentment, your freedom to go out and explore and enjoy and live the life that you deem worthy. And all the universe is wanting to do is help you to achieve that. But it presents as obstacles oftentimes, right? Difficulties, emotional difficulties, negative self-beliefs. I don't think I could do that. Or that person would never like me, they're too this or that, and I'm just this or that, or I'm better than this person, or whatever, all these judgments that we have and things. And then there's the physical tension that we hold, right, from these experiences, based on our constriction, our resistance to life and to things and to people and situations, resistance to our own selves as well. All of this resistance transmutes or expresses itself as constriction in the body, actual physical constriction and tension. And we're holding on to things. We're holding on to things in our mind, we're holding on to things emotionally, and we're holding on to things physically. And all these three are connected. So when we face a challenge, oftentimes the tendency can be to resist it, to fight with it, to battle with it, right? To go to war with the obstacles. But when we do that, we just end up recreating more of them. It's like our attitude triggers the universe to say, oh, this is what you're focusing on. This is what you want. You want obstacles. You want battle. You want fighting. You want aggression. You want to try to dominate and all these things. And so this is what you're holding in mind. And so this is what the universe will shape itself into so that you can have the experience that you're telling it that you want. Now, of course, if you are a religious person, you could obviously substitute the word God for this, or spirit, or whatever word you choose, goddess. I like goddess. I like seeing the physical manifestation as the feminine expression of God. That's a personal choice, personal proclivity. I like that. And I like seeing the consciousness itself as the masculine. Of course, that's the sort of the paradigm or cosmology that I came up in spiritually when I really broke through into Kashmir Shaivism. And it's what this tattoo here represents in great detail, Shiva Shakti, and the dynamism of the two, the interplay and the oneness. But another tangent, aside from all that, doesn't matter. You don't need to believe in any of that. I'm not suggesting that anyone should believe in any of that. What I'm going to suggest, though, is that you take this process, this idea that I'm going to share with you, and you apply it. Just test it. Just test it and see what happens for yourself. Now, if you get some great results with it, I'd love for you to share. Reach out, please comment, send me an email, whatever. I'd love to talk to you and hear about what you uncovered with this process. I mean, if you don't like it and you hate it, you can leave a thumbs down or a nasty comment if you like. That's fine. I appreciate the feedback and you at least trying, at least making an attempt. Because likely, this may work extremely well for some people, and other people might not be able to get over the hump of opening their minds to this as a potential reality and really exploring it thusly and getting the results and the fruits. But we won't know unless we test it. We have to test. All right, so here's what I want you to do. The obstacle that is in your life, the thing that is frustrating you or challenging you the most, whether it's a past situation that happened, a trauma, a breakup, something was dissolved or was destroyed, you lost something, you're grieving, or it's a challenge you're facing in the future, you have to pass this test, you have to, come up with the funds to do X, Y, or Z, whatever it is, and you're feeling kind of stuck, let's say, or you're feeling some anger or some resentment towards someone, past or present. I want you to consider that whatever it is, anything that this universe is manifesting, molding itself into that you don't like, consider that this is the universe intelligently showing you exactly what it is that you need to see and let go of in order to be free. You see, I have resentment towards this person. I don't like what they did to me. They did me wrong. I can't forgive them. I don't like them. Now I'm holding all this energy of aggression and anger inside of me. And people say, what's wrong? I say, well, that person, they did this. And then they did that. Now they're doing this. And they're creating all these issues and problems for me. I can't stand that. How do I get this person out of my life? I can't stand them. I hate them. But what if this person is the universe showing you exactly what you need to let go of in order to be free? Because obviously having resentment or anger for someone is not freedom. Definitely not. So if that's the case, then if you were able to let go of that resentment and anger, then you would be more free, would you not? Of course. So no matter what the situation is, like even if someone is running a vacuum right outside your door while you're trying to record a video, even if that's happening, oh God, I'm so frustrated. But again, that frustration I'm holding on to, that's not freedom. What if that is the universe or God, Shiva, showing me exactly, oh, here's where you're holding on. Do you see that? You see how you're insisting that life be a certain way so that you can be happy? But when you do that, you are a victim of life. You are a victim of circumstance. You are not a sovereign being. You're at war, not sovereign. Caught in a battle, emotional, mental, physical. Not free. Not at peace. So every time that you have something come up in you or in your life situation that's difficult, that's uncomfortable, that you don't like, that you resent, that you resist, that you want to change with aggression, or you feel overcome with overwhelm and sadness and grief, whatever it is, stop yourself in a moment and just consider, what if? What if this is the universe molding itself into the shape of exactly what I need to see, showing me where I'm holding on, showing me where I'm caught? Because the other person might change or they might not. And if my freedom depends on them changing, well, I'm a slave to that person. I'm not free. But if my freedom is my own, I can let go. Well, now I'm not dependent on circumstances of life, external things, in order for my own peace of mind. If my peace of mind is dependent on external things, am I really free? Is it true peace of mind, or is it just a temporary condition? So we want to establish power, freedom, strength, capacity, enjoyment, bliss, joy, love. And we want to have more of these things. This is what we would like. All humans would like this: greater freedom, greater capacity, greater love, greater joy. So the universe, being as kind and loving and intelligent as it is, shapes itself into the very things that we need to see, that we're holding on to inside. That's keeping us in prison. And if we can see it, not judge ourselves, not beat ourselves up, not just look away, okay, I see it, now I'm looking away. Stay with it. Stay with it, look at it nakedly. It will likely be very uncomfortable. The tendency is to avoid it, right? We don't want to look at this stuff within ourselves. So much easier to project it onto the world, or to an other, or to just distract ourselves or push it down. But stay with it. Let it come up. Let it show you. Let it be revealed. Because when you have this approach, suddenly nothing can perturb you anymore. Anything that perturbs you, you see, here's where I'm caught. Here's the universe showing me exactly what I need to see and ultimately let go of in order to be free. But don't try to let it go. And here's a very powerful tip. See it and know it and feel it directly and stay with it. And that is really what's necessary. The letting go happens all by itself. As long as you stay present, look nakedly, be with it, and feel it. Feel into it. Like gently pressing yourself internally up against the place that you are holding on. And be with it. And recognize this is love. This is actually divine. This is love. This is the universe. This is intelligence forming itself into exactly what I need to see so I can know here's where you're holding on. Here's where you need to let go. If you can let go here, you'll be free. And if you're free, you can experience love and truth. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that made sense. I hope that the audio wasn't too sizzled from the vacuum. And just want to thank you guys for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you guys that watches these videos, especially if you watch to the end. I have some special love in my heart for you. Again, drop a like, subscribe, comment, please. I'd love to hear your experiences with this practice. All right, and if it resonates with you, by all means, let us know. And of course, if you'd like to know more about working with me, you can go to my website, embodiedmen.com/embodied. That will actually give you a little downloadable worksheet that you can use to help identify some of these core issues that we all carry within us. And then as they come up, you can apply this process to them to actually be free. Free once and for all, freer than you've ever imagined. So anyways, that's what my hope is for you. And yeah, in the meantime, much love and blessings going out. Have an amazing day and have a fantastic morning tomorrow. And make sure you be aware of the first thought that goes through your mind tomorrow morning. And if it's not what you want, if it's not a thought that's bringing you joy or happiness or excitement or adventure, change it. Change it to something else. All right. I love you guys. See you soon.